Hello everyone, welcome, happy Friday to Shop LC's live streaming platforms. It is a beautiful week, it's a beautiful day, and we are going to explore the world of precious loose gemstones. We are very excited for that type of show. I am your host, Emily May, and you might be watching on all of our platforms, including our ShopLC.com website, our Shop LC live app. You might even be joining us from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and even X. Wherever you are, we appreciate you joining in. We have such an incredible show today. I want you to put on your explorer hat and really just enjoy an amazing show. We have about 18 to 19 individual gemstones that we are going to showcase today. These are absolutely incredible. I was exploring these beauties, trying to get inspired about what I could potentially create in my own jewelry collection myself. So I hope that this is an inspiring show for you to not only shop, find some beauties for your collection or even for someone else's. So as we get through our show today, we are going to have so many ways for you to save. And I understand that savings is a huge part of why you come back to Shop LC each and every time. So we are Shop Low Cost for a reason. We work with over 32 different countries to make sure that we are bringing you the best, incredible pieces, whether they're loose gemstones, whether it's a luxury jewelry pieces, handbags, beauty items, and so much more. So today we're focusing on those gemstones, and right now I understand you want to know how to save. So this is how you're going to do it. This is how you're going to shop with us. We are streamlining our shopping process to make it easy for you. So all you need to do while you're watching live or even watching the replay, you click those links below. It is as easy as that. And then you are going to want to use our very special promo code. This promo code is going to be available on the website, on the app, and with our personal shoppers, which we'll share that number here in a little bit. This is the promo code, LIVE25. If you've shopped with us before, you've seen this number before. You're going to make sure there's no spaces in the beginning, no spaces at the end, and no spaces in between. It's as easy as that. So when you go and click the links to our incredible pieces today, what's going to happen is it's going to pop up. You're going to go to that product page, and it might even say, hey, copy this code, and you will be able to get that LIVE25 code. You're going to get 25% off each and every precious loose gemstone today. And we have some of the rarest gemstones in the world here for you. So we're going to showcase those today, and make sure you use that. So, take a picture of it, write it down. But we're going to remind you throughout our showcase today. We're going to even put it in the comments as well. And we will also make sure that on any of these pieces, again, these are probably going to be over $50 today. You'll get that free shipping. You will also be able, if it's not on clearance and it's not a double deal, and not a final sale, what you'll do is you're going to get that 30-day money-back guarantee. So I understand with loose gemstones, it might be, especially on our live stream shows, it might be a little bit difficult to see the true beauty of them until you see it in person. And that's why I was so blown away by these in person, because you really have to see them. So we're going to give you that opportunity with that 30-day money-back guarantee. You get it delivered to your doorstep. You don't have to put on a pith helmet and be an explorer. All you need to do is come and watch us here at Shop LC to get these treasures. Again, you don't have to go and mine these yourself. We have done the work for you for these treasures, and we're going to unlock these treasures virtually on your own devices, your phone, your tablet, your computer. That is what we're going to be doing today. So that 30-day money back guarantee might come in handy. We also are going to make sure that you can finance these in a way that works for your budget. We are going to have different price points, because obviously when we have different high grade, precious, loose gemstones, that price point is going to differ. So we will have that financing program available to you. It is what we call budget pay. And you might see that at various places, right? But here it's called budget pay. It is what I call it actually, me personally, my budget buddy, because it is your friend. It is there to help you out. It's there to make sure that you can get these treasures without stressing out, right? Low stress, high quality, and low cost. So what that is going to mean is you're going to sign up for it. You're going to make that first budget payment with those taxes and fees on the gemstone, and we ship it out to you right away. So you get it to your door, and then you make those subsequent even payments, monthly payments. Many of these are going to be 5 monthly payments. So that means you have about 5 payments that you can work, you can budget, you can figure it out on a weekly basis to make this easy for you. So instead of that all-in payment, which can be quite stressful and potentially like really, really difficult, we want to make sure it's easy for you and stress-free, and we want to seamlessly make this easy for you for a seamless shopping experience, so that budget pay is there for you. And we accept all types of credit cards: Discover, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, even Google Pay, Apple Pay, PayPal. That is a great option for you as well. And it's 100% interest free to use any of those cards and sign up for budget pay. We're not doing a credit check. All you do is accept the terms and you're on your way. And then you can also, again, we're not doing any credit checks, so it's not a soft credit check, it's not a hard credit check, and you're not signing up for a credit card. It just means you are signing up for our financing program. And many of our Shop LCers, even our own hosts and our teams here, use budget pay because it just makes it easy, where you get to enjoy the item, you get to really, really see it up close, try it out, and then also just make those payments that work for you. So again, we want to make it easy for you, and that's one way we're going to do that. We also are going to make sure that, again, you have your personal shopper available to you. So if you have questions about that budget pay, if you have questions on how do I use the Live 25 code, how do I copy it, where do I put that into the promo code box on the website and app, maybe you have questions on delivery times, maybe you have questions on how do I track my delivery, anything, my friends, they are there to help you, just like I am here unlocking these treasures, giving you incredible discounts today. They are an extension of me after I end the broadcast. So this number is going to help you out, 888-835-2237. They will help you out. They will make sure that they can answer all of your questions. They can see how many are available within our inventory. So many of these pieces, these are collectible gemstones. These are gemstones that can be used in many ways. And so you might have questions about, can I get more than one? Are there some available? Anything like that. They will make sure that you are taken care of. So write this number down, take a screenshot, save it into your phone. Maybe you can even send this to your friends and say, hey, my birthday's coming up. You can even share the live with them and say, hey, my birthday's coming up. I see loose gemstones on the horizon, and you just let them know. 888-835-2237. So with that in mind, with all the incredible benefits of shopping here at Shop LC, you're going to have about 48 hours to purchase these gemstones and use that Live 25 code. So once that Live 25 code disappears, once those 48 hours are done, that code disappears. So you will not be able to use that specific code on these pieces. So you might see other discount codes across on the TV side. You might see other discounts. You might see different discounts on the website. For this specific show, if you want all the benefits of getting these pieces, you are going to want to use that Live 25 code. We're going to literally remind you throughout our show as we showcase these beauties. And what we will also do today is we want to make sure that you know, if you shopped with us before, you know that we give back to the community. We make sure that the world around us is a little bit brighter, just like these incredible gemstones. So what we will contribute and what we will work on is this Purchase Feeds program today. So every gemstone that you purchase today or tomorrow using that Live 25 code within that 48-hour shopping window, we will contribute a meal in your name, in your honor, to our Purchase Feeds program. We've already are almost at 60 million meals provided, and we want to eradicate childhood hunger. And that is a big ask. That's a big task, right? It takes a whole team. It's not just one person. It is all of us together that make a difference. So every item is automatically, every purchase is automatically a meal for a child that needs it the most. A child that needs that hope, that needs that optimism, and needs that support for a bright future. And us Shop LCers, we get to make that happen. So let's make that happen today. I'm going to say that our goal is going to be 5 meals today and tomorrow. So again, we can shop today, we can shop tomorrow, and get a little bit closer to that incredible goal of contributing to those millions and millions of meals that we have already provided to children that need it the most in India and across the United States. So this is a very, very special opportunity for us to give back, to find something special for our collection, for our loved ones, and find that we can give back to the community in a very, very easy way. This sets us apart. Shop LC a part. We shop differently here at Shop LC with our Purchase Feeds program, and you are a part of that. So we are going to explore the world of precious loose gemstones today. This is an incredible opportunity to find some incredible investment pieces, to find pieces that you can add if you're a collector to your already existing gemstone collection. Maybe you are starting your collection for the very first time, or helping someone else start their collection for the very first time. We're going to have options for you. We are going to have some of the top 5 gemstones in the world here, and then we're going to also have some gemstones that you might not have heard of, but they're very rare. So I'm very excited that we're going to start off with one of our top 5 gemstones, which is going to be a gorgeous emerald. And all you need to do in order to shop today is click those links below, and you will be directed to that page. It will open up, and you will be able to look at this, look at all of the incredible beauty of this gemstone. So we're gonna, usually I take it out and I have a little, my little tweezers and things like that, but we're gonna be a little bit more delicate with these today. So we're gonna show this gorgeous emerald. This is our first emerald in our collection today. We are gonna have a mixture of emeralds today from different mines and different areas around the world. So all of our pieces today are gonna have a jewelry ID report. They're gonna be certified and appraised. And that's very, very important when you are getting a loose gemstone, because this is the backup paperwork. This is the paperwork you take to insurers to get insured, to get it extra appraised. Again, you could bring this in to our Gem Fest coming up in the next few weeks, or actually next week, and you could bring this in and say, hey, can I get another appraisal for this? And it's a low cost opportunity for our gems and gems out there. And right now, this one was last appraised. This jewelry ID report was actually in May, so it was only a couple months ago. So again, the value of gemstones is going to ultimately grow, because this is a quad A. This is a quad A gemstone, and as we look at the classifications of our gemstones today, we're going to have 4 different quadrants. Most of these are going to be AAA or quad A. These are going to be the higher echelon of gemstones. These are the top of the top. These are the Oscars upon Oscars. These are the gold standard of gemstones. So when you look at gemstones, yes, the creme de la creme. These are like literally the noble stones that you would see in the crown jewel collections in museums, right? When you look at classifications of gemstones and gemological institutes, like this right here, this ID card comes from an accredited gemological institute. You are going to get a 1A, 2A, 3A, AAA, or quad A, 4A. So you are going to want to make sure that you have your backup paperwork that shows you how gorgeous and how valuable these stones are. This is going to be our beautiful emerald. This is going to be the first one in our collection. It is a full 1 carat polished and cut gemstone. This is going to be a free size. So it's a free size. And what's nice about this is you can leave it as is, or you can set it with a jeweler. You can work with a jeweler to get this set in a beautiful, beautiful ring, a gorgeous pendant, and all you need is a little bit of metal, right? This is very classic, very, very classic. Look how bright that green is. This is a Zambian emerald. So this is a Zambian emerald, 1 carat, and it is going to be that lush green of the forest green, that forest green color. And let's look at this. It is vivid. So the color grade is vivid. That is as high as it can get. It is going to be an excellent cut grade. Clean clarity. You are not going to see any inclusions in this. It is going to be so bright, so lush. And this is an adaptable, again, it's an adaptable use stone. So you can, from the free size, you can adapt it to different shapes. I would leave it as is, because a beautiful 1 carat, you don't want to mess with it. This is going to be a refined, brilliant octagon cut shape, and it's that luscious tone. And emeralds is part of the top 5 gemstones in the world. This is a stone that is connected to the metaphysical properties of love, of protection, of hope. And this has really, really great energy behind it. Again, a lot of kings would wear an emerald, and queens, because it is the stone of prosperity, the stone of monetary value. Again, lots of beautiful, gorgeous greens in there. And so in many cultures, emerald also is considered the stone of inspiration, promoting friendship, Domestic bliss. Ooh, why not you get this for an anniversary gift? Again, there is domestic bliss when you have a beautiful emerald on your hand, right? Contentment, loyalty. And this is one of the finest quad A emeralds you can get in our collection. So it does have a little bit of oiling treatment in there to enhance the clarity of that green. So that's a pretty normal process, because with an emerald that comes from the natural mother nature, from the ground, you are going to be able to see some of those bubbles, some of those maybe gaps and inclusions within the stone. So with that oiling treatment, it gets inserted into the stone and it helps kind of create a balanced look for that lush green. So what I would do is I would create a beautiful ring. You could even get, again, we have enough of these to go around. We work with vendors around the world to make sure that we provide you the most beautiful, elevated luxury of gemstones. So we are getting some from around the world that are absolutely the best of the best. So what you could do is you could create 2 beautiful rings for some of your family members later down the line, 2 pendants. You can even create a pair of earrings. There is enough to go around. You can get more than one. It's 1 carat and that octagon free cut size. So this is also a very spiritual stone. Again, that freshness, the vitality of spirit. Again, you really feel the sense of the stone when you see it in the loose gemstone opportunity. So this is really, really beautiful. Again, this was just appraised in May, so it's quite a recent gemstone that we acquired. And a lot of our hosts go to all of those incredible places to get these gemstones, and we work with the best of the best to get them and bring them to you. So let's look at some of our verified buyers. Our verified buyers are incredible. They love loose gemstones, and if you are a collector, this is the best show to watch today. So Ava is giving us 5 stars, verified buyer. This is a beautiful stone. John is also a 5-star reviewer and says, brilliant emerald. And Kathy, it says 5 stars, happy to see this. So happy to see this emerald with life. Very nice clarity for such a stone. And I love that comment from Kathy, because gemstones do bring you life. When you find a stone that absolutely has that fire in it, it will literally bring you an energy that you can't replicate anywhere else. So this one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that bright emerald. We are going to have some more types of emeralds coming your way from different areas around the world. This one is a beauty, and we're going to start this at a great, fantastic price, my friends. We're going to start this at a great price. This is normally a $6,000 estimated retail value. Normally around a $6,000 estimated retail value, but we, Shop LC, are pricing it at a place and at a price point that is going to be affordable and accessible. This is around an $800. We're going to start this at $800, but with the Live 25 code, we are going to be able to drop this even more. So we are taking this down from $800 to $599.99. So around $600. That's around a $200 price drop. That is going to be 5 monthly payments of $120. 5 monthly payments of $120. That's $30 a week you set aside. So again, we only do monthly or all-in payments here at Shop LC, but I like to think about how can I be budget friendly? If I want to collect these gemstones for investment quality, investment value, if I want my money to go far, and if I want something to back up my retirement, my investments, sometimes those gemstones are going to be the best place to do it. Or even if you were looking at gold or precious metals, you want to look at precious metals and precious gemstones. That's a great way. You want also, if you are a custom jeweler, if you want to create something that maybe you're creating a special anniversary gift that you have your special someone in your life, you know what? You got to get them a custom piece of jewelry. So if you want to create custom jewelry in your collection for later down the line, you don't have to do it right away, but you want the option. You can do this as well. And if you love just having something that is heirloom worthy, all these pieces are going to be fantastic. So what I recommend is clicking on those links to all the showcases pieces that we're looking at today and see how you can save per week to get these gemstones. If you went to other places, they're charging you thousands and thousands of dollars more. This is, again, $30 a week. You can have this piece And then if you have other pieces in your collection that have some metal to it, I've seen people literally create pieces where they melt something down. They don't wear it anymore. They melt it down and they have metal to create a piece. So you can get super creative if you want to be creative and create something very, very meaningful, thoughtful, unique, and distinct. You can work with your own jeweler to make that happen. So there is like a financial strategy behind gemstones. There is a personal connection to gemstones that you will see today. And as I showcase these pieces, what I recommend, as you look at the website, as you look at the app, look at the side profile. So since I'm not taking these out of the boxes, because if I drop it, I'm in trouble. So we want to make sure that you look at the side profile, because that will give you an idea of what does the lower pavilion look like? What is the girdle? So if I did a golden undercarriage with a ring, what could that potentially look like? So here is the table, right? Beautiful facets, gorgeously octagon cut. But look at this, we have other options here. Right there, you can see the under gallery, you can see the point, and you can see the pavilion. So you want to look at all of that. So I recommend exploring that on the website before you purchase. So we're going to move on to another beauty, which is going to be item number 2. This is, you guys, this might be my way to find my dream ring, because I haven't found my dream ring of morganite yet. And so this is a great option where I could potentially just get a morganite, a loose morganite, and you know what? I get to create my own design, and that really excites me. So you, again, if you're looking for an engagement ring, a wedding ring, maybe a big anniversary ring, or you know what, you are just a lover of creating your own jewelry, this is a show for you. We are going to look at item number 2 next. Item number 2 is going to be certified and appraised. All of these are going to have some type of certification or some type of backup paperwork. Oh my goodness, my friends, this is an absolute beauty. We are not just looking at a plain old Jane type of morganite. This is certified and appraised. You are going to have the backup paperwork from a Gemological Institute location, and this is an Asher cut stone. Quad A. So this is, remember we talked about the classifications. It's going to be the highest echelon. Top 2% of all of the stones that are pulled from Mother Nature are going to be of this echelon quality. And we are breaking that down here. Look how beautiful it is. It is going to be that pink morganite. It is also kind of that square cut design, but it is Asher cut, so it's not your traditional cut. You have these angles right here that make it way more elevated. You're going to get that hall of mirror effect. You see the table, excuse me, the table reflecting perfectly. You have those angles and those facets that are absolutely going to be dynamic. We are looking at a 9x9mm stone. And look at this beauty right here. Look how gorgeous it is. This will be 3 carats. 3 carats, my friends. And you will not be able to find, when I break down this price, with everything that comes into designing a ring and all of the morganite pieces on Shop LC, you will not be able to find this quality of a stone with all the accent stones and all the settings and all the time it takes to place it and cut it and have all of that incredible undergallery with a price that we're going to offer this. It's wild. We are looking at an excellent color grade stone, an eye clean cut grade, and a vivid clarity grade. This is beautiful. And I absolutely love a morganite. I absolutely love a morganite. That is a stone of love. That is a stone of love. So many people look to morganite as an actual alternative to diamonds and pink diamonds because it is so beautiful. The morganite is going to be that peachy baby pink. So depending on where it is. So usually a Maripino morganite is going to be a little bit more peachy. This one has a little bit of peach and a little bit of light baby pink. So it's kind of a mixture of both. And I love that this is going to be a stone of relationships. So it's not just romantic relationships. It is a stone of connection. It is a stone of love and passion, a little bit differently than a ruby. This is so romantic. It's feminine. It's graceful. And morganite is one of those stones that so many people look to an alternative for those big engagement moments, those big anniversary moments, those moments of love. And it's going to have such a bright hue to it. And right now, this is recently appraised in April, the end of April, at a plus $3,000 retail replacement value. So again, the replacement value is a little bit different than the customer insurance and appraisal value. So what you would want to do is, like, again, if you want to get this backed up with extra protection, you can talk to Shop LC, our personal shoppers, to see what that would include, but you could also go and get that yourself too and have that extra protection. So this one right here, I would totally create a beautiful pendant. You can get a beautiful pendant and an under gallery, or you could also get a beautiful ring created, or even just collect it for yourself. Again, you see all of that hall of mirror effect with this. And look at the profile. The profile is, I would recommend clicking on the link, item number 2, go seeing the profile. Go and look at the profile on the sides. The pavilion is gonna have that point. With an Asher cut, you get a little bit of those sharper angles. So it's not quite a square. You are getting all of these angles, those 45-degree angles. You get those facets a little bit more, and the table is gonna be square right there. So the light's gonna bounce off, and you're gonna get the warm hues, a little bit lighter, more retro and vintage glow. That really, really is a must-have. So right now, my friends, this is normally a $4,700 estimated retail value. Normally, this is around a $4,700 estimated retail value, but we are going to be able to take this down because we're not going to charge you that much. We're actually going to start it at $1,080, and then with that live 25 code, we're taking it down by 25%, and it goes all the way down to $809.99. That is almost $300 price drop, almost a $300 price drop. And what's amazing about that is you can take this, spend 5 monthly payments at $162, and you can get a jeweler to create a beautiful ring for you that is unique to you, unique to your personality, unique to your own expressions, unique into what you want to represent and put out into the world. And if you're giving this as a gift, that would mean so much to that person, right? And that's really, really going to set your jewelry collection apart from everything else, right? So the thing is, if you want something that is not going to be found anywhere else, you're in the right place by shopping here at Shop LC. We have beautiful designs that are exclusive to here. But if you want to create a design that is truly you, that is truly expressing yourself and all that you want in the world, you have to get a precious gemstone, a loose gemstone, and create it yourself. You can even draw a beautiful drawing on a little piece of paper or on your tablet, on your phone, or look at some inspiring pieces and combine 2 different designs. Take it to a jeweler, create it yourself. I know lots of people that create their own jewelers. Again, if you come to Gem Fest on next weekend, you will be able to look at how you can create some jewelry pieces yourself. And we are gonna move on to item number 3. And item number 3, honestly, when I looked at it, I thought, is this a ruby? Because it literally had the color and saturation of a ruby, but it actually is an Orofino rubellite. So this is an Orofino rubellite, and it is, of course, certified and appraised. And look at this beauty. This is going to be a beautiful, I love seeing the loose gemstones in their free form, right? It's like running around. It's like running around without any clothes on, right? It doesn't have a jacket, you know, it doesn't have a t-shirt on, it doesn't have any gold around it, any setting. This is a cushion cuts free size. So it is free. It is running around with nothing to worry about. No worries in the world, right? It is certified and appraised. So we are breaking this down. This is going to come with all of the backup paperwork. This was last appraised in March. So that's fairly a few months ago. This is going to be 2 carats. This is going to be 2 carats, and look at that sparkle. Look at that fire. So this is going to be a very, very different color. We are looking at a rubellite, and you might think it is related to the ruby. It actually isn't. It actually is it is actually part of the tourmaline family. So the tourmaline actually has a whole array of different colors. It is a rainbow stone. It is one of the most versatile types of stones in the gemstone world. And the tourmaline You're going to see some options of that today. You also have a lot of different cuts of Orofino Rubellite today. So if you are not a fan of the cushion cut, I'm a big fan of it because it gives you a little bit more of a softer hue, a warmth to that refraction and the light that bounces off. This is going to be that beautiful ruby color within the family of tourmaline. This is a rich pink hue variety. It has exceptional brightness and clarity. It is excellent cut grade. It is going to be a quad A, so the top of the top. It is eye clean, vivid saturation. This is absolutely luxurious elegance at its finest. It is timeless sophistication. And look at this. This is that beautiful cushion cut. You are going to have a little bit more of a under gallery there, and you can fit a beautiful sculpted gold gallery in there. You can set it in a prong setting. You can set it in a bezeled setting. You can set it in whatever setting you truly want. This is a beautiful pink red hue. So with that rubellite, it is not as rich as a ruby, like a blood red ruby or a royal ruby or a Burmese ruby. It has a little bit more of those pink hues. It kind of matches this my dress a little bit more. This is very, very impressive. You see the light already bouncing off the cuts of those facets at the top of the table. You also are going to have those rounded edges. So if you saw like the emerald cut or even the Asher cut, as you see those 45-degree angles, those are very sharp. These are going to be softer edges there, as you can see. A little bit softer edges. So this is going to come with that jewelry ID report to guarantee the authenticity of this gemstone. You don't want to mess around when you are spending an investment on loose gemstones. You want to make sure that it's backed up with quality, and that is what we are going to give you today. So this gorgeous rubellite is going to be a beautiful balance of gorgeous pink and red hues. So if you want to look at the metaphysical properties, because that's many reasons why people choose specific gemstones, this is going to be a stone of renewing, a stone of invigorating energies and balance. So this beautiful color is also believed to aid in helping attract those romantic partners and the romantic love. So I like that. I really, really like that. So just like a ruby is there to celebrate the passion and love that you might already have, this one is meant to attract, and it is linked with the heart chakra and also supporting the rejuvenation and revitalization of your heart chakra, revitalizing those feelings. Again, maybe you're in a rut, right? Maybe you're feeling a little in the down in the dumps, and you're like, I need to revitalize my love life. You gotta tap into the Orofino Rubellite. This is gonna be 2 carats of stones and colors that you will absolutely love. But I only have less than 5 available in our vault. So if you want to enhance your love life, if you want to open your heart chakras, if that's something that you truly practice and truly believe, or if you just love the color, you love the cut, this is gonna be a cushion cut. Beautiful, beautiful cushion cut. This is normally an $8,500 estimated retail value, $8,500 estimated retail value. We are going to be able to offer this to you with the Shop LC price the only way we know how to do it, and that is a low cost. We are going to drop this from $1,150 today. We are going to drop it from $1,150 today all the way down to $863 or so. That is almost a $300 price drop. Almost a $300 price drop. And you are not going to be able to really be able to get loose gemstones at most jewelry stores in person. So that's why we're bringing them to you. And again, you have to go to like an actual gem expo. And I've been to them. I went a few months ago to one locally here in Texas. And literally there was a cost to get in. There was a cost to, like, there was a cover charge, and then just the prices were out of this world to find stones like this, and they weren't even as good of a quality. So I am telling you, you're in the right place if you're looking for those precious gemstones. This is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments around $173. 5 monthly payments around $173. That is about $43 to $44 a week you set aside and you save. And I am telling you, if you are a collector, if you want to create a family collection of stones, you don't have to be a king, you don't have to be a queen, you don't have to be a duchess or a duke to collect these. You can collect them yourself. We're making it easy with those budget pay options. So that is item number 3. All you have to do is click the links below and you will be one step closer to finding some treasures. And you know what? I love these. We're going to go back into the world of emeralds here with our next piece, but this is going to be a little bit different, a little bit bigger in the cut. It still will be an octagon cut, and it's of course certified and appraised. So this one's a little bit different. And ooh, I love looking at it up close. That's what you got to do, my friends. You got to look at it. So a lot of these are going to have that 30-day money-back guarantee. You can try these. You can see how it fits with the luster of some of the metals you might have in your collection. Maybe you have some open prong settings that you want to test it out on. The thing is, you have the ability to see what it looks like in your own collection. So this is certified and appraised. And this is a rare beauty. This is a rare Zambian emerald. So this is going to be from Zambia. And this is in prime condition. Prime condition, this will be a total of 1.5 carats. So this is actually a half a carat bigger than the first emerald that you saw. Look at the difference. So look at the difference. Item number 1 and then item number 4. As you can see, that half a carat makes a big difference. This will be quad A, so again, the top of the top echelon of quality. We are going to have excellent, excellent cut grade, vivid color grade, and eye clean quality. So this is really, really incredible. This was last appraised in February of this year. So this is a very, very recent acquired gemstone. So this is a little bit bigger, right? So you could, again, we have enough to go around. So you can make 2 pairs of earrings, you can make a set of earrings, you can make 2 rings, 2 pendants, whatever you would like. You're going to get a polished, enhanced design with that brilliance. So the way that it's cut, it is a free octagon cut size. So you can place this in whatever type of jewelry setting you would like, or just collect it and leave it as is. This is a quad A quality stone, and it has the certification to back it up for insurance purposes, estate sales, and quality investment purposes. This is an heirloom worthy piece. This is one of the top 5 gemstones in the world. It is one of the most coveted stones, again, connecting to the beauty of the world. It is luxury at its finest. Look at the light. Again, the light bounces off the reflection of the case a little bit, but as I move it, you see that sparkle? It absolutely is hitting the bezeled set facets. You have a very elongated table. So you want a really good table, especially in the octagon cut or the long elongated oval cut or round brilliant cut. This one is that octagon. You're going to get a really large area so that light can bounce off of it. And then you have those nice bezeled step cut facets that are going to give that extra sparkle, and you see it reflecting off of that. That is really, really brilliant. And of course, if you see a little bit lower on the lower profile, you're going to have a wide lower pavilion, and then the point is going to be a little bit softer, not as pointy. So you can have a really large gallery created in a little basket of gold or white gold or platinum. You could really create something beautiful. This is item number 4. All you need to do is click that link below and you are on your way to completing your gemstones. Again, you could be, what's that superhero, that evil superhero that collects all the stones, the Infinity Stones? What's his name? Oh gosh, I totally forgot his name, but you know what? Thanos. Okay, so I'm not saying you all are Thanos. I'm just saying you can like collect them where you can create a beautiful collection, but it's going to be for good, you guys. It's going to be for good, not for evil. So you're going to collect them all, and this could be like your Infinity Stone. You could tap in to all the metaphysical properties that these stones can have. This is normally a $9,000 estimated retail value, but right now this starts at $1,200. The Shop LC Shop and Way, but right now we're going to drop it with that Live 25 code. We're going to drop it down $300 for you today, down to $899.99. That is 5 monthly payments around $180. And of course, if you need to budget, I understand. I'm a budget girly. It's important. It's part of life. $45 a week, you set aside and you save. And look, a beautiful, meaningful gift. And the thing is, if you're looking for a retirement gift, a graduation gift, maybe a bridal gift, or maybe you're looking to create a friendship gift, this could be a really great opportunity. So we're gonna move right along, my friends. If you have any questions and you love the gemstones and you don't wanna let them go, make sure you call your personal shopper, click the links, add those to your cart. You also have the SKU numbers below. Some of these are going to be super, super low inventory. I will let you know item 2 and item 3 are very, very low. Item 1 and 4, the emeralds, we're in a good spot. You can make multiple pieces, but some of these are going to be so rare, I'm going to have less than 5 available in our full inventory. So make sure if you love it, you don't let it go. You have 48 hours to shop these deals before they disappear. You can also send this to your jewel and gemstone friends that love it, and they can shop as well. So we're going to move on to item number 5. We're going to move on to item number 5, and this is going to be a rare type of tourmaline. We've already seen some tourmaline in the orophenorubilite. This is going to be another version and family of tourmaline colors. It is a specific Pyrenees Lagoon tourmaline because it literally looks like a natural body of water, the beautiful lagoon. And if you've ever, I don't know if you've ever looked at the tropical waters of the lagoon, it's that bright, beautiful green blue color. It is absolutely extraordinary, and I'm going to see some lagoons here soon. So this is going to be breathtaking. It is certified and appraised. Look at that color. It is certified and appraised. You're going to get your backup paperwork. This is all what it's about. It's about luxury. It's about saving. It's about finding things that you are passionate about. This will be an octagon cut. This is actually, hold on, is this a square cut? It's kind of a square cut, but it's supposed to be octagon. Octagon, I think this is a square cut. Well, it's octagon with facets, with extra facets, creating that design. So this is going to be a quad A, vivid, excellent, eye clean quality. So this is a superior brilliance. Look at that. So with that Pyrenees Lagoon tourmaline, this is going to be your calming stone. So it is, again, that family of stone that literally has some of the most saturated types of colors in the gemstone world. This is going to be a very specific color you can't get anywhere else. So in one area, look at that. It's going to be green. In one angle, it's going to be a little bit of blue. So this is literally the majestic waters, the magical waters of a lagoon. Again, the allure of a tropical location, it's going to be relaxing. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be healing. So it's so majestic. And this color is absolutely one that is a must-have. It is going to be that octagon cut, that distinctive elegance you only get with a nice free size cut. It is perfect symmetry. Look at the symmetry of this. It is perfect so that you get that maximum refractive index. You get the maximum brilliance. You get the maximum light. When you are creating a piece, you want it to reflect in the most beautiful way. It has remarkable transparency. That is super important when you're finding those eye clean stones. You'll want it to be transparent. You want to be able, we're not going to all have transparent stones today because we have different gemstones. This one, you want it super clear like the lagoon waters. It's going to highlight the natural beauty of that color. This does not have any treatment. This is a natural color stone. It is the top 2% of all the echelons of the classifications of gemstones. It is the top 2% of this lagoon tourmaline. And look how stunning it is. Oh, that's upside down. Look how stunning. And you're getting the backup paperwork to back it up. So let's look at those verified buyers real quick. These verified buyers, they love this color. This is a very coveted color. It is stunning, and Michael agrees. 5 stars, stunning stone. Beverly says 5 stars, everything I expected and more. So happy to add this beautiful Pyrenees Lagoon tourmaline to my collection. I can never afford to have this without Shop LC. Thank you very much. My descendants will enjoy it also. The thing is, these are heirloom worthy stones. These are stones, just like when you think about crown jewel collections from kings and queens, from ancient Egypt, from ancient Rome, from descendants of centuries ago. these stones are stones you can pass down. These are investment worthy pieces. And what's nice is you get to choose your own adventure. You can either create a pendant, create a necklace, create multiple rings. You could create earrings even. It is up to you. You get to choose your adventure, or you can leave it to your ancestors and to generations down the line where you get to give them something that they get to choose how they want to create and craft their artisan jewelry pieces. And Teresa says 5 stars, beautiful. Stella says beautiful, 5 stars. And oh my goodness, the reviews. Ellen says a pretty bluish green color. Again, most likely use this stone for a ring or a pendant, hoping again it will increase in value over time. The thing is with precious gemstones, especially when we have these rare colors, we have the rubies, we have the emeralds, we have some even more rare stones here. The higher the grade, the bigger the stone, the carat, this is 2 carats, the higher the clarity, the excellent the cut, the more value it will accrue in time. And then the more demand. So the more that is in the global supply, and the more the mines get shut down, the rarer they're going to be. So the thing is, you will grow your investments over time. This is absolutely amazing. A $13,000 estimated retail value. Like if you went to a gem expo, you went to try to find this elsewhere, you're not going to find this beauty unless they're going to charge like thousands and thousands of dollars. But right now we're going to start this at $12,080. We're going to start this at $12,080, and then free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee. Right now we're taking this down with that live 25 code all the way down to $960 or so. $960 or so. That is less than $320. That's a $320 price drop. That is less than $192 for those monthly payments. $192. And the thing is, think about this. For a longevity of an investment, you pay this off in 5 months with that budget pay. And you have a lifetime of luxury, and you have a lifetime of investment when you choose loose gemstones. And then you know what? You also have ownership, and you have agency over how you design it and how you want it to look and how you want it placed in your jewelry. So there is so much more freedom and creative energy when it comes to loose gemstones. This is going to be less than $50. Less than $50. In that per week when you choose those. So all you got to do is click those links below and you will be able to unlock these treasures. I recommend everyone to go and click the links and explore the close-up pictures on the website. You can see the under gallery, you can see the lower pavilion, you can see the point. Make sure you explore that if you are definitely going to be designing these for your jewelry collection. So we're going to continue on, my friends. That was item number 5. We are going to look at the next one, item number 6. We are going to look at item number 6, and this is a very special one. I'm excited that I get to share this with others that might not be familiar with this stone. This will be certified and appraised as well. We only have less than 10 of these, and it is going to be a natural chrome sphene. So it is going to be a round brilliant cut, natural sphene. And it is a round cut, and look at those facets. Look at those facets. So this is a very, very special stone. This is mostly found in Madagascar, Afghanistan, Brazil. This is highly, highly rare. This is a highly, highly rare stone, and you're going to see the magical properties of this, and it truly is magical because the color, the cut, this is going to be a green, red, blue gemstone. This has such fire to it. It is incredible. So the dispersion rate on this is very, very high. This will give you those flashes of red, those flashes of green, those flashes of golden yellow all throughout this. And I absolutely love this. So this is going to have a double refraction rate, which means, again, a highly refractive stone is going to have a lot of dispersion of light already, but this has a double dispersion. So it has multiple colors bouncing back at the same time, and it is very, very pleochroic. So again, when you look at it at different viewing angles with different light, it is going to shift colors. So that's why when I call it magical and majestic, it really truly does have those magical majestic properties. This is going to be a total of 2 carats. It is 2 carats, vivid, excellent, eye clean. And this is going to be a really, really distinct stone. If you want a stone that is very transformative in how you wear it, how you design it, you want one of the rare stones in the gemstone world, this is absolutely an option for you. An absolute option. So I love this. Again, you're getting the brightness. So if you want something that is really going to be distinct, this one is yours, and our verified buyers agree. This is going to come with that backup paperwork. It looks like it was last appraised in February of this year. That means, again, it's time for you to get it appraised. You can bring it to GemFest next weekend, or what you could do is take it to an insurer and also look at it as well. Bring all this backup paperwork. Margot loves this. 5 stars. There are so many colors that shine from within this stone, and that's why it is that double refraction. It's that pleochroism that is going to bring out that color, and it's like you'll get lost in it, right? It's what I kind of consider this like my mood stone, because like a mood ring, you'll have it kind of change colors. Susan says, this is 5 stars, mesmerizing stone. I have my Sphene ring. I've always wanted one, but the ones I could afford were not high quality. Again, she left an amazing review. She just got this in March of this year. And again, I have took it to my jeweler who have never heard of the Sphene stone. I had him take out the center stone, replace it with the Sphene. This all cost me $1,300. So she created a ring for around $1,300. This is from the jeweler. The ring looks like it cost thousands and thousands of dollars. He raved about the stone. The pictures do not do it justice. If you ever wanted a Sphene, do not hesitate to buy this stone. I am telling you, we only have less than 10 left. So if you have always wanted one, this is your time. This is normally, again, a retailer. Again, some of the jewelers might not even have heard of this stone. It is a rare, rare natural stone, and it is a must-have. So if you want something that is unique, that's going to give you every color of the rainbow, this one is yours. $19,000 estimated retail value for this. And again, it's not one that you can go to your normal jeweler and find, like Susan said. This is going to start at $1,350. This is going to start at $1,350. And we're going to drop it with that live 25 code all the way down to $1012. That is over a $300 price drop. So with that $300 savings, you could take that $300 and go to your jeweler and create a beautiful gallery. You can create something set in a 4-prong setting. You can create a ring, a pendant, and create something really, really majestic and for you specifically, personalized, meaningful. This is 5 monthly payments of $202. 5 monthly payments of $202. $50 a week, my friends, and of course, that backup paperwork. So we are going to continue on, my friends, because we have so many treasures to unlock. Remember, your personal shoppers are there to help you out. Your personal shoppers at 888-835-2237 will make sure that you get the treasures. If you are buying for someone, if you are buying for you, or if you're just buying for a family legacy collection, we're going to have lots of low prices today because we are shop low cost for a reason, my friends. So make sure that you click on those links below and that you get these treasures before they disappear. You're going to have 48 hours to shop, and that's going to go really quickly. Let me tell you, that's going to go fairly quickly today. So what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to look at our next one, which is a rarity. So tanzanite is one of the most coveted stones right now in the jewelry world. Again, experts predict or kind of say that between 5 to 8 years, maybe 10 years max, we're going to be running out of the high-grade tanzanite. And so we're bringing you high-grade tanzanite for you today. This is going to be that stone of protection, that beautiful stone of wisdom. It is certified and appraised. We are bringing you a top 2% gemstone here, quad A tanzanite. That classification is as high as it can get. It is going to be an oval cut tanzanite with that elongated table, really, really large area, large profile, over 2.5 carats. And this is an exceptionally rare stone. Again, this is perfect. It's that sought after blue violet design. And this is going to ensure that top quality color, that cut, exceptional brilliance. This is a stone that a lot of people tap into. This is a December birthstone as well. And they tap into the mental clarity, if they're trying to reach a higher spiritual awareness, they tap into this, dispelling any of those mental fog, the mental negative thoughts and things like that. People tap into this. So this is going to give you that mental clarity, that self-realization. Just tapping into that self-awareness is really, really important. You are going to have this beautiful undergallery of that high polish look at those facets. Look how it sparkles. And right now, let's look at this. Vivid, saturation, clarity grade, eye clean, and excellent cut. That's the best of the best. And this is suitable for all types of jewelry types. You can make a beautiful, beautiful oval cut drop down pendant. You can create something like a gorgeous ring. Again, you could even do 2 pairs of earrings, but I only have about 30 left in our collection. So this comes from, the Stone of Wisdom comes from one place in the world, from the hills of Mount Kilimanjaro, the Marilani Hills. And all those quadrants, again, the mind usually gets broken up into different quadrants. So most of the time we pull 1A or 2A, and that's the most common. So the rarer ones are going to be the bigger the size, 2.5 carats, and maybe 1 and above. It's going to be the high saturation AAA and quad A. Those quadrants of the mind are slowly getting shut down, and slowly we're not going to have any left. It is a finite stone from one place. It is a single source gemstone from one place in the world. And this is absolutely beautiful. So if you want something that is going to give you those bright, beautiful, violet hues, this one is yours. Again, heighten your awareness of spirituality and mental clarity, all wrapped up into this beauty. And if you are someone that collects gemstones, or if you have friends and family that love to collect gemstones, this is going to be one that you want in your collection before tanzanite is gone forever. This is normally a $12,000 estimated retail value. Let's look at what our verified buyers have to say real quick, and we will break down this price for you using that live 25 code. Anne says this is a stone, 5 stars of perfection. Awesome cut, clarity, and color. This one is for the keeps. This one you will definitely want to keep, and it's a really nice clean cut. So again, think about when you buy a piece of jewelry here at Shop LC, you have special lapidaries that either we get a rough cut of the stone and our team polishes it ourselves, or we obviously procure it that's already cut, right? So you might get those gemstones that say it's already cut, right? But maybe you're placing it in a carriage, an undergallery of gold, right? A basket of gold in a ring. Then you have to create the band. And then maybe you want accent stones to go around it. So you have to quality control those. You have to cut those or get them procured already polished and cut. Then you have to make those prong settings or those bezel settings. You got to craft the ring. That takes time. That takes expert craftsmanship. And so that literally every time you set a stone, that is money. Every time you polish a stone, that is money. So you are saving by getting it loose, and then you take it to a jeweler. Again, like we heard from our previous reviewers, they took this fiend, and it took $300 or so to take it and to create it with their jeweler. So you buy the stone loose, and then you save money when you just get them to set it in the metal that you want. So you can customize it in the way that you want. This one is for keep. So Anne's going to keep this, and my friends, you will want to keep this in your collection forever as an heirloom worthy piece. This is going to be with that live 25 code, free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee, and that ID card. You are going to get this drop down from, say, $1,500, we'll round up just a little bit, to $1,124. That is almost a $400 price drop. That is almost a $400 price drop. That is $225 per month. That is $57 a week you need to save. And the thing is, what's great about that monthly payment, that budget pay, is all you have to do is make those monthly payments, and you have this stone forever. So you are not paying this off forever. We are not charging you wild interest. All you have to do is make those monthly payments, and then you're done. And then you get to maybe just store it as a loose gemstone for a little bit. And then maybe later, 6 months from now or a year from now, depending on your special event schedule, you can create your own piece. And you can create an heirloom worthy piece that is meaningful, that is personalized, that is going to be very memorable for those that you're going to give it to. So we're going to continue on because we have some rare gemstones we got to get to. We have a full stack show today. So I want to make sure that you are set with the deals. Use that live 25 code, the free shipping, the 30-day money back guarantee, and you are going to have an absolutely fabulous, fabulous collection. This next one is going to be one of the rarest opals that we have at our Shop LC collection. I'm really excited that we've procured this one for all of our Shop LCers, all of our gems and gents. Our gems and gents are out there shopping. So this one is going to be, of course, certified and appraised. It is a quad A natural, a beautiful natural Australian black ridge opal. So this is specifically a beautiful Australian black ridge opal. And look at that picture behind me. That looks like the Aurora Borealis. And an opal is very, takes lots of time to form in its natural environment. This is going to be an oval cut, a beautiful oval cut. And it's going to be an excellent cut. And it is an oval cut cabochon. So the cabochon is going to be the cut style. And it's a cabochon with full color play. So that's really important when you're choosing your opals. You want it to have a full color play. As you can see, you see the greens, you see the blue, you see the bright purples. This is really important. So this is absolutely gorgeous. So when we are looking at opals, this is going to be full of lots of carbon, lots of iron. That's iron oxide, lots of silicon-rich water. And this is one of the rarest, most valuable opals in the world because it comes from one location. It comes from the Black Ridge area of New South Wales in Australia. So this is very specific. And the thing is, the larger the stone, this is 1 carat, that's a pretty good size. Again, the more value there is. So this is absolutely amazing. So valuable, very versatile, and you're getting that play of color. Again, it's a little difficult to see with that reflection, but you see it in this photo. You really see it in this photo. And this is a $7,000 estimated retail value. And you have to think about this. To fly from Austin all the way to Australia, that's like a full, more than a day. That's like 30 hours. So think about the time to procure a piece like this from one region around the world. This was last appraised in June of this year. In June of this year, this has an almost $9,000 retail replacement value. So that is wild, but this is going to give you all the backup paperwork you need for this piece. If you love opals, if you love any of our opals in our Shop LC collection, and you don't have one of the rarest, your time is now. We only have, let's see, less than 10. Oh my goodness, less than 10. So you definitely want to lock this in if you can. This is also going to be a very transformative stone. Again, that play of color is for new chapters, new beginnings, new moments of grace and transformation. This will be starting at $2,000. We're going to place this at $2,000 at a starting point. We are going to drop this all the way down to $1,500. We are dropping this down to $1,500. This is a $500 price drop. So with that savings, you can take that $500 you're saving today, and you can put that towards creating a ring, creating a beautiful pair of earrings, maybe a gorgeous 2 pendants, you know, if you want to create heirloom worthy pieces for your family. This is going to be $299 per month with that budget pay, about $75 a week. You set aside and you save. So that is really beautiful. I love this. That is item number 8. All you need to do is click that link below and you will save. Click the link below and you will save, my friends. So that is item number 8. Number 8, that is a beauty. I just can't get over it. It does not look like you're looking at a galaxy. It really does look like you're looking at a majestic galaxy. And you know what? It could be on your hand. It could be around your neck. But you got to capture that deal today. You got to capture that deal today. All right, my friends, we're moving on because we have, let me tell you, I am looking at one of the biggest stones, loose gemstones we have in our collection today. If you are a fan of morganite, if you're a fan of those bright purple tourmaline colors, you are going to love this one. This is a stone of serenity, a stone of romance, and this is going to be the Patroke Kunzite. And ooh, this is huge. This is absolutely amazing. This is one of the records, the record of loose gemstones here. This is going to be certified and appraised, my friends, certified and appraised luxury. This is a quad A, a beautiful quad A stone. And it is a Patroke Kunzite, 26 carats, and it is an octagon cut. Look how stunning this is. An octagon cut, free size loose gemstone. This is a stone that's gonna tap into your creativity. It is gonna help with that clearing of your mind. What's beautiful about this is it is gonna have different hues. It's gonna have a little bit of lilac, that purple. It's gonna have a little bit of violet. It's gonna have a little bit of pink. This is very similar in the sense of the hues and the color and the cut and saturation of a morganite. So it's gonna have a lot of those properties. It was first discovered in 1902 by George Kunz. And George Kunz went all around the world, right? Went all around the world, Madagascar, Brazil, all over the place. And was a naturalist, was a gemologist, was discovering gemstones around the world. And what was amazing is he found gemstones. He found actually morganite as well, but he named it after his friend J.P. Morgan, the financier, which we hear to this day. But then he named this one after himself because, why not when you find some beautiful pieces? And so I love that, again, that's my goal. I want to find something really fun and name it after myself, whether it's a new star, a new galaxy, a new gemstone, a new mineral, whatever it is. We're going to